Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Adam, DJ Mike, good morning. Marty, good morning. Rebecca, good morning. Steven, good morning. All right, guys, so cash market open here in 2 minutes. We got a captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko. That's going to be a big deal. So we have a big target of 595.75. Pullbacks are buyable. The market is in sync. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 516. All right, guys, cash market open, and we got ourselves market. Good luck. Let's get it done. Target for this rotation is 595.75. Let's see how they're gonna treat the stops here. So far they're treating the stops like, okay, so they're running a stop right here at 53. That's a stop at 47 to 37. Let's see if 37 actually shows up. Yeah, it looks like it's about to show up. If they run the market here 37, yeah, here we go. Okay, so that's it. That's all they wanted to do. They didn't want to take the 37, but that's just a uh, mild, what you call it, stop run. 40, 30. So now 30 is where they need to kind of try to protect. So we're touching harmony zone number one multiple times. Good morning, Alpha. Good morning, buddy. Um, good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good morning. So they're protecting harmony zone number one, right? So let's take a look at ES and see where we at. ES is strong. It's holding up. Target for ES is 643 and a half. Harmony zone number one is 631 by 628 and 24 by 21. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 26. and the target is 43.5. So that's just a market that is strong. Um, NQ just got disconnected right here, right after. Okay, so let's look at this. That's a captain setup after a big run. So I'm suspect of it, but if we can break back up to 70, then we gotta move back up to that target of 95. Um, the fact that we put a captain setup long here is a positive thing, but usually it's better if the market sells off into the signal versus rally back up into that signal. So the break of this rotation is the 508 and a quarter. SNK, good morning. If we start breaking anything under that, then that is an issue for this market. And we tested harmony zone number 1 a couple of times. Now we're starting to test harmony zone number 2. So the expectation is to see the market consolidate around this range here. What is that? 19. That's 09. Here we go. Frida, how are you? Frida, I know. That's a thing for them every day. Every day, captain set up short right here. Captain set up short on. If they put on that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, look at that. Putting a captain set up short and then fading it like this. Wow, that is noisy. That's quick. Come on, push to 20, push to 20. I'm gonna take it out here. I took the captain setup short that they put, and now there's a switch trade. We're gonna break that 20. It looks like it at least. But that's just so noisy right here. I mean, I took that 33 into the 27. Vitali, good morning. I'm gonna have to leave this alone because that is super, super choppy here. And that's look at that. That's another captain setup. But I made money off of that captain setup. I mean, that's another one right here, and that should flush. If they close this candle lower, nope. Here we go. Come on, baby. Flush people, flush, flush, flush. I know that's what they would do. They're flushing me. That's what they're doing. Good for you. Look at that. That was nasty. That was nasty. That's not that's not nice. Stop is a stop. We'll take it. They put a captain setup long on the 70 NT Rinko at 41. That happened quick too. Nah, I know. The 100 NT Rinko captain set up long at 60. It's a very choppy market. I think the Labor Day, the fact that we have Labor Day coming up is a factor in volume. All right, so let's go back to that 100. So we don't want to see the price coming in at 22. We don't want to see 22. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. If we break 59.5, that would be a positive event. 59.5. Switch trade right here. So the market is gonna, they're making higher lows. 29 needs to protect it. 22 needs to be protected. It's a sideways market, a trappy market. We need to give it a little bit more time. Here comes that 58, 59. Let's see here. Yeah, you gotta get to 59 because that'll be a switch, captain setup switch trade long on the 70 NT Rinko, and that would be a significant event. Okay, I have to get involved, and I know I may have to take a bigger sized risk here, but go to 70. 70 and I'm taking profit here, and let's look for a pullback. Yeah, these either they really ramp up very quickly. Look at this signal right here. It's a captain setup, switch trade long on the 70 NT Rinko. That's huge. Plus you got a captain setup on the 100 NT Rinko. The stop to that rotation is 33. You're looking for a break above 76. It's just the market is very jittery. So I gotta just only take the scalping versions of trades. Hey Bill, how are you? Let me see if I can get involved here with a stop right here. Yeah, look at this mess. Okay. That's a 9-point stop if I get hit. Really? They're gonna actually let this one go? Wow. That's something. Let me add to that madness. Run, baby, run. Or maybe not. 74. Nope. I'm out. Still like the long. Look at that. Okay, now it's gonna run. That's fine. They can run without me on that one. Yeah, no problem, Bill. Take care, bud. Good luck today. All right, so this is 8:44. Took a couple of stops. Let's just back off from this market for a little bit. Yeah, it's very noisy, very noisy, very noisy. Slow market. It's volume. We got a news in 10 seconds. Chicago PMI, then at the top of the hour, revised consumer sentiment. News coming up. Target is 595.75. So I mean we went long here. It's the right thing to go long here, but I kept it too tight. Then we got ourselves a push into 595. That's a big deal. Okay, stop run, another stop run here. Okay, where is the stop run? 59 and also 54. So 44 and 40. 44 and 40. Okay, so that's... Yeah, they're gonna flush this market a little bit. 44 and 45 and 40. Let's draw the channel since the market is a bit quiet here. So that's channel number 1. And this is channel number 2. Captain set up long right here. So the market needs to start trading in the zone here above 70 for the longs to stay in charge. So took out the stops and they're buying them back. We don't want to see price action under 40, 45. Here we go. That's good to see from the long perspective. Yeah, we should see a little bit of a push here. ES is getting a little bit weaker as well. So now we're getting a little bit of a push in NQ. ES is showing weakness. So it's a mixed market. That's a market that tends to consolidate and trap, which means I need to trade the edges of price. So the expectation here with this captain setup switch trade is to see a push. We're not getting a push. So now they're running the stops again. The 200 and the 100 are out of sync. They are out of sync. It's a two-sided market. Here we go. Wow. Okay. What is this? 46.36. What time is it? We got 10 minutes. Another retest. They're defending it. Going above 60 is important. So they tested it twice here. Harmony zone number one, captain setup switch trade, ran just a tad bit, then came in, flushed from 47 to 37 and reversed it. And now that is the trap. That's the trap for the shorts. So now we know that the market is accumulating for the purposes of flushing the shorts. I mean, that's piece of information that the market just gave us in that move. We were inclined more on the long side. Target is 595 because the 100 NT Rinko has consistently been long. I mean, the 200 NT Rinko has been consistently long. Good. You got saved by the rally. Alpha. That's always a good feeling, right? So now let's look at the stops on the other end, 70, 80, 90. So that's a 20-point run. You have that 85 above you here. The market is pausing. We're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. but we can tell that the market is tending to exaggerate moves today. We got 7 minutes to the top of the hour and news. Target is 595.75, and looks like we're about to hit it. Hey Christian, I got that request from Apex as well. So yeah, I got a request from Apex to produce videos showing me trading, and with an angle showing me clicking on the actual button, my mouse, and it had a bunch of requests in it. I'm putting it together. I did the first video yesterday. Today I'll do the second one and send it to them. I'm gonna tell Apex they can join my stream, my YouTube stream, and see the trades for themselves. Hundreds and hundreds of sessions. Have your fill. I know, Christian, that's pissing off a lot of people, but ultimately, I think what they're trying to do is the people that are requesting payouts, for them to make sure that they're not bots and try to filter those out of the system. So it's inconvenient. Yeah, trade for peace. That's funny. I think they asked for like 5 to 10 minutes worth of you trading and showing that you're actually clicking on the mouse and doing all that. I produced 35 minutes yesterday, and I made it into a video. So today I'm gonna make another video of 35 minutes, and I'm gonna send it to them. Say, have fun. You're gonna see me click it away for 35 minutes multiplied by 2. You wanted 10 minutes, you got over an hour worth. I know, Matthew. Hey, Matthew. How are you? It's all right, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I thought about it yesterday. I mean, these funding accounts, especially, I mean, Apex. I mean, is it a perfect opportunity? Is it an opportunity that doesn't come without a headache and requirements and restrictions and rules and changing rules and all that? No, it doesn't. It's a pain in the ass. But guess what? Still a good opportunity. And I have to keep thinking about it from that perspective, and just go through all the BS so I can get paid. I'll tell you what I was making that video. I kept looking at kept looking at the camera and say, telling Apex, hey, you see, I moved my mouse. Look at it. I clicked. Just a little bit clowning going on, but so I'm thinking, okay, it's since I'm gonna go through this and it's not personal, and I'm not the only one that's going through it. Once they have that on file and they got me not looking like a bot, then the payout. I think it's almost like a TSA. Once you're pre-selected or pre-qualified, you go through the line a lot quicker, and they're trying to pay people out within a window of 48 hours. So the people who get checked like this, then they're gonna end up their funds clearing and their payouts clearing a lot quicker. I think that's what's going on. But you know, who knows, right? Yeah, you click with your middle finger. I'll try that. All right, so we hit our target. Next target 620, and now we're at the top of the hour with news. Let's go. Target is hit. Next target is 645.75. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. Looking for 645. ES is starting to catch up here. So you have to basically, Christian, uh, trading on a laptop and trying to make that video works. You just need a camera behind you that shows that you're the person who's trading and nobody else. That your hand is moving and clicking, and that click is showing up on the screen in front of you. Okay, while you're sharing the actual screen. And in the email they sent you, if you click on that button, it shows you, it gives instructions on multiple ways. uh, I mean, you could literally just take a video of you just doing that part, as long as it's clear. It took me a little bit to kind of get it right, and I hope it's right, but we'll see. I have not submitted it. I'm gonna do my second video today, then send it to them, and I think they have a deadline of September the 3rd. you just have one screen that is your execution, and the other screen is for your Ninja Trader blotter. So just split your laptop into two, and just put on a couple of trades for 10 minutes and go that way. I know it's inconvenient, man, but you know what are you gonna do? Well, if you look at the email closely, it says it needs to, the video needs to be like 5 to 10 minutes or so. Along the way, you're talking, pre-trade, you're talking about your logic. Then you go in there and you put on the trade, then post-trade logic, and do that for 10 minutes. So basically, that means you're taking multiple trades, and it's between 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, no more than 5 to 10 minutes. So if all of that is taking you, 3, 4, 5 minutes or whatever, then that's all you gotta do. I did 35 minutes worth, and what I did is I spliced about 6, 7 trades. Actually, a lot more than that, like 10 trades, and I through Adobe Premiere. Okay, so literally this is it right here. Sorry guys, I mean, people are asking this question. So I did that right here. So that's my angle, Christian. And this is the blotter. This is the Apex account, and it's 35 minutes worth. And I just went through from one to the other. And see, I'm talking to these guys right here while the trade is happening. So that's kind of the angle they're looking for. All right, so let's just hyper focus here on trading. 906 with market made a retest of harmony zone number one, came back in here, and testing harmony zone number one. Harmony zone number two is 70 by 60, and we are looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. The market is out of sync, so it's a two-sided market. So let's see how they're going to treat the next stop run. 76 is 66, and let's see what they're doing here. If we break anything above 96, that will put a captain setup long on the 40 NT Rinko. So that's what the market can do here in a minute. All right, if they put on that 96 run, then I'm gonna start looking for pullbacks at that point. There's a 30 NT Rinko captain set up long. and breaking above 96 will produce a captain setup long on the 40 NT Rinko. Let's see what they want to do. ES is punching back up. Here comes that captain setup, and let's see if we can get a pullback. The stop to that rotation is 75. Okay, so 97. We're hitting a whole number. So most likely they're going to just run it up and come back in. 96. Come on here. Really? Wow. Yeah, so that rotation, no good on that one. So now we're testing Harmony Zone number 2 for the first time and running the stops. I mean, that right here is a spot that I can take. I'm gonna keep it super tight, and they should be running this thing back up. And let's see if I can get 90. Go and break even. It's either gonna happen here or not. Okay. Stopped. Let me try it again here in a second. I mean, they touched Harmony Zone number 2 and then bounced back after running the stops. I mean, that's the behavior that I'm going to be looking for. I mean, they gave me, what is that, for my entry, over 6 points. I was just hoping to get a little bit better. I'll give it a shot again here. This time around, I'm going to take the profit. Here we go. Run, baby, run. And let's see if I can get something big. 903. Don't get greedy, though. Don't get greedy. 95. Like, I can get 95. Let's take it right here. That's a target. That's 90. So, and that's the middle of the range. That's the middle of Harmony Zone number 1. So that idea, I mean, if I just can held on to it, I would have been just fine. I flatted that trade, made money on this trade. And that's just a reaction to two things. One of them is they went into, and most likely we're going to punch up a little bit here, but they came into Harmony Zone number 2, first touch and reversed. That tells me there's buyers here. They ran the stops right under 76, and the key here is they ran it very slightly. Like, they didn't punch it in 10 points. They slightly, took out the stops, and that's accumulation. So I took it twice, made money. But let's keep working. It's not a big, huge trade. It's a profitable trade. So what kind of market we're having? Speed-wise is moderate. Range is expanding. Rotation and it's tight. So the market goes into an expansion phase and then it tightens up fairly quickly. And the behavior so far is favoring the longs. Where's the big money today? The big money is just trapping shorts so far. That's where the big money is. They just give you the impression of a complete reversal, and they come back running the stops up, and they have a behavior of accumulation around the stops. So that's kind of the where it seems like the institutions are playing their game today. You know, what type of trader is succeeding? The longs and the edge traders are the ones that are showing success. You know, some of the trend following trades are producing as well, but you know the majority of it is really too jaggedy of a price action. Like you're trading the middle of the range looking for a trend following, and you're getting like 1 2 candles, then a stop run, then a sell off, for example here. So that doesn't really support a lot of the trend following behavior. So now they're running the stops again. Captain set up short on ES on the 6 NT Renko. Let's look at the big picture. That market is still long, and we have a target of 56.49. We'll reevaluate ES if we break anything under 56.31. Multiple behaviors here that I need to kind of I need to excuse me. That's the 40 NT Renko. They put a captain set up long here, gave you 1 candle and sold it off, ran the stops. Put another captain set up and sold it off. So now we have a range between 77 to 97. So that range, all of it, is going to be a critical level. If we fail to go above it today, the shorts will start picking up some steam, and we will break 545 into a reversion to the mean type of trade that takes us to 500. So this critical level, 97, which is 600, like the market really needs to kind of get above it, and soon. So we're seeing the market coming into harmony zone number 2 and running the stops and just lightly and bouncing right back up. The 20 NT Renko is tightly consolidating with lower highs that they continue to produce lower highs here. So I need to be conscious of that. Also the 77 to 97 area, ultimately that has to resolve itself one way or another. Look right here, you could almost fade this market. Let me see, 81, 91. So they went 10 points against that level. So I'm expecting this to come in at 77 and potentially to the 70. Here it comes. That's a typical minor stop run that they're doing here. And they're oscillating between harmony zone number 1 and 2. And DJ, I mean, I know you like that kind of ping pong action. You're probably playing that zone like a fiddle. Christian, no, I'm speaking through that whole deal. So basically, I'm doing exactly what I'm doing right now. You know, it's like I'm talking through the trade, I'm putting in the trade, I'm taking the stop when it comes, explaining it, taking the profit when it comes, and explaining it. So this way, it's all clear. The what? The 78, 78, 78. Yeah, I mean, that, see, SNK, that, see that bouncy effect. So if you ever want to know if the market is consolidated, it's the first touch of harmony zone number 2 into 1, and the market will spend some time in this zone, and it did, and it just trapped so many people here. And now we're hitting harmonies, almost hit that reversal price of 545.75, and we hit it. So now the market is in sync on the short side. um, we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity on a swing trade basis. We're harmony zone number 1 is 70 by 80 and 95 by 605. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 590, and we're looking for signals to trade. I didn't Where did you hear that you have to write your trade? The writing part is making Christian, stick around. Once we get later on in the day, I'm gonna show you what I put together. So this way you're clear on, at least from my understanding, what they're looking for. Okay? So like around 10:30 or so, I'll pull all that stuff up and show you, and show everybody for that matter. Captain set up short on the 20 NT Rinko. Our target is 520. Our target is 520. That's a big one right there. All right, let's get busy, man. There's money in the market to be made today. Target is hit. Next target's 495.75. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. ES is cooperating and pushing to harmony zone number 2. So that the market in ES has not completely reversed, but it's getting there. We are looking for harmony zone number 1 on NQ is 545 by 55, 70 by 80, and we will reevaluate the longs or the shorts, excuse me, at 61 or 62, breaking 62. So let's go back to that original idea that we had here, right? You see that? We're saying, man, if we cannot break above that 98, you're gonna get a whole uh, collapse in the structure. So why that was important anyway? Because you got two signals that should have worked on the long side, and every single one of them failed. And that is just such a big trappy behavior that if the market fails to go above the 600, then ultimately, the pressure is going to be overwhelming. And now you're seeing that overwhelming pressure. So that's the guide that got me thinking in those terms. Another captain set up short right here. What is that? That is 43.53. All right, I picked up 5-point scalp against resistance of harmony zone number 1. We need to see a better price action. Like if they flush this 40, then you're gonna get a push to the 30s. If they take out the 55, I'm gonna have to wait to 72 to try harmony zone number 2 in that rotation. I mean, I'd like to sit through a trade where I'm making 15, 20 plus points, and the market is showing it. I mean, it showed us that captain setup short, really, right here. And that was it right there. I mean, that was what 52 to 20 to 16. That's a big trade right there. We'll catch him. Good job, Joseph. Good job. Here we go again. Stop run, and they're fading it. All right, so we have a channel. That's channel number 1. Ultimately, the market needs to break it, maybe produce channel number 2, run that back up a little bit, then collapse that structure and shift the cloud negative. So that's kind of what you're looking for to short into this market. Otherwise, most likely we're going to start punching up that 62, and if we do, then that stop run is going to take you to 72. I mean, here you go. I mean, they're grinding it back up. Now the market is out of sync between the 200 and the 100. So they found an intermediate short-term bottom, and they did it with a captain setup long. This captain setup. Here you go. Good job, Joseph. Excellent, man. Congratulations. That's a big deal. That's a milestone. So you're saying you didn't get the video, that you have to make videos? That makes you special. They didn't request you to make 2 videos and to make sure you're not a bot? All right, guys, let's see here. Okay, so we're breaking channel number 1 slightly. I mean, that's not a big deal here. 62. Okay, channel number 2 established. No, I mean, they're asking for a video. They want to see your hands moving. Um, and they don't want pictures of you in your bikinis either. They want to see you in a video. I'm gonna show you guys what I've done once the trading portion of this is behind us. Oh, Joseph. Okay, okay. Pay out with top step. Okay, so look at these people. Okay, so they're bouncing it. They held on to channel number 2. They put a railroad long right here. Now we have a stop run that they're doing from 65 to 75, 75, 78, 79, and can I get in? All right, let's see. That should pull back. Gonna go break even on the rest, and hopefully we will get to. I mean, that's 10 points too. I mean, I should be getting 65 or breaking even. Plus, come on, baby. Push, push, push. No, you're not pushing, are you? All right. It's a profitable trade, but I was hoping for more. I mean, this is the kind of spots where if it works, it will work from this harmony zone number 2 all the way down to below 45. Uh, and that would be a break even, and then you could cruise all the way down to a 495. So I mean that doesn't mean the market's not going to give it to me again. I'll take another shot at it, but I was in 3 contracts. I mean, that fill is horrible. That is a horrible fill right here. I'm going to get out of this trade. I'm not happy with it. It's almost better for me to just like watch the market run up into this zone, come back and retest one more time. So this way, yeah, I know that DJ. I mean, it's you would have thought the market has a little bit more pressure in it, but like that almost puts me on hold as far as trying to get short, because I'm gonna test Harmony zone number one on a first touch basis, and Harmony zone number two on a first touch basis, and that's what I just did there. Um, then after that, and if they show strength the way they're doing, then I'm out. Like, okay, I mean I'm not gonna push my luck. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good job, DJ. Yeah, the 15 range. Yeah. So this is Ninja Rinko, and these candles are 2010. This is 200 and 100. This is 150, and all of them Nasdaq. And you're looking at ES also punching up. So let's go back to the scene of the crime here. So we hit the reversal target. Now the next target is 620.75 on NQ. See that zone? And they ran the stops and hit it. Now they're at a place where they're gonna fade it. So they're gonna give you the impression of a breakout and potentially bring this back in. So I need to watch out for the 601, which we hit it and came back in. So that's the scene of the crime right here. Sorry to hear that, hustler. That's tough, man. But it's a Friday, and I usually try to undertrade on Friday. And just keep at it, my man. I mean, nobody does this without blowing few accounts along the way. And it's just part of the game, and just get better at it every day in every way. Get better and better and better. And you're gonna look up 6 months from now, and boom, big pat, big payouts. Yeah, you got this, man. You got this. See that? See the sneakiness in how they operate. So they're gonna try to potentially flush this thing below 67. Here we go. 67, 68, 69. So that is a place where we should look for an entry. Wow. That is something right there. And that was very fast. I mean, I expected a bit of a fade, but not like, again, back to that scene of the crime. I mean, you see that? And we were saying, okay, this is the area where they're gonna give you the impression of a breakout and come back and just fade a little bit. Well, they faded a lot. And that is, I mean, that's just almost like a double top against that formation. So now that confirms this to be a very solid resistance along with this rotation right here. So now the market has a high, a lower high, and this confirming that place. What a tricky deal going on here. Take care, G Money, and have a wonderful weekend, man. The market is in consolidation, out of sync, and trading between harmony zone number 1 and 2. $65, $75. Yeah, it makes sense, Frida. Plus, you're getting like a 3 day holiday with Labor Day, so you're gonna get this kind of action. Still, there's money to be made. There's a lot of money to be made. Market is in back in sync, and they're pushing. Damn, look at that. So what is the market doing here? So I mean, we keep going around that zone that we talked about, that 70 to 85 zone. And the market right now is in sync on the long side. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 supporting price structure. Definitely that low around 530 is a must hold. The market is over exaggerating moves, which is, when you're on the right side of that market, it really pays. It really does pay. Like, look at that short right here. Look at that long up here. A bounce off harmony zone number 2, that stair stepped up. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that we could make money off of. So let's see how hard they want to press the 546. So that's a stop hunt here. We should bounce off of this level right now. Back to that scene of the crime with the lower high now. See that? Hit it, came back, hit it, came back, hit it, came back. This is it. Like, that is the money right here. That's the point in inflection point in the market for today. All right, they're running the stop again. Wow. 30. So they're giving up harmony zone number 2. I mean, that's, and stopped. All right. That's a switch trade short on the 200 NT Rinco. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. And we should be probably seeing some momentum coming in on the short side in a way that will get us to 495.75. And we should be seeing ES is stronger, Sheila. ES is stronger. We're seeing a lot more weakness coming in NQ. And eventually one of them is going to follow the other. They stopped at support before, but now we're getting to a point where if the market punch back up to 594, you're going to get a captain set up long on the 200 into Rinko. So as long as we continue to trade under 566, rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 495.75. They may be trapping here. If they run up above 30 right now, you gotta watch it. Yep, here we go. They didn't. See that captain setup right there? That was a tricky one. Target is hit. Next target is 470. And we're hitting Harmony, the Globex band right here. I'm telling you, that's the momentum. I feel like we read that one well today, especially with that scene of the crime zone. That right there was the money. We understood what they were doing. Hit Globex. Man, what a flush. All right, we're testing harmony zone number 1. They put a captain setup long short here, and they rolled it over. So I need to be careful. They're gonna run up to harmony zone number 2. So first touch bases, that trade was marginal at best, and now we're running up into harmony zone number 2. And also you have here the top end of the Globex band. So this zone right here and a whole number, the whole zone up here should be a bit stronger, meaning it should be heavier for the price to come through. You see that? That was a good spot. Okay, that's fine. Channel number 1. Here we go, hustler. Let's get it. Captain setup that failed. Well, that can't be good. So we're gonna oscillate between these two levels here for some time, and we'll see how first touch bases here backed off slightly. Better performance off harmony zone number 2 into the middle of the range. If we break under 80, we're gonna get a bit of selling pressure. It's gonna take us to the 75s and 70s. Okay, so that didn't happen. Okay, so they're bouncing back. Still harmony zone number 1. Channel number 1 right here. This is like the neutral zone in the middle of the range, and they're chopping people up. So I don't want to get involved in anything here. So the market either it's going to sell off into the 70 and try to take out those stops under 67, and we'll see if the fade can work, or they run up above 502 into the 512, pause and come back in against that reversal candle. Anything in between is just going to be too choppy to play around with. Later on, Christian, like the last 15 minutes of the stream or so, I'll go into that with you. I wouldn't stress out at all, man. I wouldn't even. You're gonna be just fine. It's a process. You go through it. You'll be good. I don't know if I can handle it. SNK. Plus, I need to go do my video too. So I gotta get my camera and everything else situated. So all right. So here we go. Captain set up short right here. That's interesting. It's too close to the middle of the range in a choppy environment, so I'm gonna pass on it. If they want, they can sell it off, come back and retest that structure, and I'll consider it. But right now, I don't want to play that game with this market. Plus, look at that. That's the beginning of a new harmony wave. So, not the best spots. I'd like to see the market flush, then come back in. Here we go. At least it's confirming that captain setup in that spot. And let's see if they can run it up, and we could take a look at shorting this spot. Here we go. Here we go. So channel number one broke. Channel number two broke. We're trading in the middle of the range in a choppy fashion. The market is out of sync. We're trading at the top end of the Globex band, which is a resistance area. So rallies are shortable still against these levels. And you really want to see a break below 70, then a rally back up to test that trend line. And if that happens, then we have another shot at going back down to Globex. If we break anything above 500, 505, then the mechanics of the market shifts a little bit. How are they treating the stops? I mean, they sold the market. They came in, took out some of these stops up here, and also they came out and made another stop run very slightly. Did not have enough. Hold on. That is it right there. Oh man, I need to get in this thing. It's a captain setup. Short. Let's see here. All right, let's see. I mean, that's a good stop right here. We need to see them run the 78s. Come on, flush it. Thank you. Boom. Come on, baby. Don't. I know there's running the stops here, but here we go. We should see a bigger move. I mean, I'm taking the scalping version of this trade, but we should see a move to 66, potentially 56. And if they run it back up, I'll reload. So that's, I mean, what got me in? I mean, come on now. It's a captain setup. That's a captain setup, another captain setup short. That's two of them in a row, plus this captain setup long that failed. So you're getting a whole structure here that tells you that entry, and I needed to get a better entry at 85 is they're gonna take out the stops under the 75, and then we'll see what they do with it. So there's still has a bounce in it, but the narrative for the shorts is getting there. See that? Damn. That's the one I wanted to be in. That's the one I wanted to be in. I think I should be positive, hustler, today. Should be positive. Oh, I'm flat. I'm flat for the day. Oh, I'm flat. Day's not over yet. I'm plus $10. Took a couple of stops along the way today, and then came back in plus. So the day's not over. A couple of good trades, and I'll be Golden for Friday. Oh yeah, that was a good one. So we recognize what was going on here. Now the market is in sync on the short side. Rebecca, have a good holiday weekend, everybody. Yeah, take care. Um, Labor Day. Let's take a look here. We shouldn't be trading. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah, so we're gonna be off on Monday, everybody. I mean, like you guys know, we will be off on Monday. Selling pressure coming in back to Globax, and we're flushing again. Just watch, they tend to bounce it around here. Yeah, they are. They sure are. S&K. How's everybody doing? By the way, across the board. Adam, DJ, G Money. G Money is away. Sheila, Marty, Rebecca. Rebecca is about to go. SNK, Christian, where are you at? Warren, Joseph, Hustler, Vitali, Frida, Bill. Yeah, not trading, yeah. Down 600. Yeah, that's small. Let's keep working. There you go. That's a nice swing. SNK. Alpha, good job, buddy. ES. Let's take a look at ES. We're hitting target 56.12 and a quarter. That's the next target in this rotation. And we're trading in and around Globex at 56.18 and a half. Rallies are shortable on both NQ and ES. Just watch out if they put on a captain setup long at 56.1775, which they just did. So you're gonna get a bounce back in this market. Yeah. Yeah, don't dress up for that movie, Christian. All right. So what are they doing? See that bouncing behavior, taking out the stops and running it back up. Okay, that's accumulation around Globex. They're not letting it go yet. So, shorts can't come in like right here at the 50 to the 45 because you're just gonna get rolled over. You really need to come in above 70 in the 80, let them run the stops, and then you could take a shot at it for a continuation short below Globex. The ultimate target for this rotation is 420.75. Too much noise. Okay, so 70, 80. And they're trying to walk it. And here you go. Damn. It's a selling pressure. That was a good selling pressure too. I mean, the structure of the market is short, and they bounced it off that. Now we're back to FOMC meeting number, which is 430. So you're getting that action now. They put a captain set up long right here. They're trying to stabilize it. Damn it. Look at that. That's the captain setup switch trade. That was a good one. Wow. Okay. Back and forth to Globox. They are playing games. Play, play, play. Whew. Yeah, that was a captain setup switch trade right there in that little spot. I took a look at it. I'm kind of conservative today, but that was a good one. They faded the market, so the market is out of sync. You're running the stops right under and above Globex, and I wouldn't be surprised if we come back in here. That's just too nervous trading right there. Yeah, 73 is a good spot. Actually 76 to 79. That would be because if you're gonna get to this spot, most likely you're gonna get to the higher spot. But we'll see. We're not there yet. So what is the market doing? The market is now in balance. We're out of sync, so it lends itself to a consolidation. What has to happen in order for the market to get back into a trending mode that will get us back into looking for lower prices, including the 395.75? We need to see excuse me, us trading under the FOMC number, which is 430. That's a start. The cloud shifting negative, trading under harmony zone number 1. At the bottom end of it is 45. So if you start seeing that, then the mechanism to look for lower prices is there. But that setup right here, the captain setup switch trade, that's gonna hold up the market for some time, and most likely we're gonna consolidate here for in and around Globex for the purpose of just generating stops. And you have stops running above 74, then you have stops running under 35, and most likely the market is going to be stuck in that range for some time in and around Globex. So, which means that I have to trade the edges of price. Market runs up past the stop runs of 64 and 75, you fade that. If they drop in below 35 into that 30 level, they're going to defend that FOMC a meeting number. So a fade back to Globex is a possibility. Trading the middle of the range, like right here, is a sure way to get chopped up. It's definitely a sure way of getting chopped up. So yeah, Adam, that's the Fed number. What is it? It's the Fed number is literally 1 second, 1 second before the announcement or of the Fed fund rate. Whenever the FOMC meeting happens, like 1 second before that is released, mark that price. That price is going to be significant for um, till the next FOMC meeting, and you will see the price move to it and around it, and they just interact with that number in a big way. FOMC number. Oh, the actual number. I said it like 10 times, Adam. It's 430. 19,430. That blue line that you see right here, I marked it. Okay, okay, okay. I got you, man. I got you. I got you covered. No worries. But that is that number. See that red line, that blue line right here? It's 19,430 is actually the FOMC meeting number. Yeah, I know, Alpha, and that's we gotta see it before it happens. We gotta see the chop before it happens, and not get involved. And we need to know, or I need to know. Okay, so the market is out of sync, so that's automatically chop. You're trading between harmony zone number 1 and 2. That's automatically chop, but it's a chop that you could make money off of. It's not just a simple chop. I mean, you could just trade the edges, but we need to see better price action away from Globex. Globex is 445.75. I need an expansion away from that rat, basically. Damn. Yeah, Adam, I'm aware of that too. I mean, if you definitely going from multiple accounts from multiple prop firms, um, Quinn Tower is the way to go on that one. All right, where is Christian? Where is Christian? Let's see here. All right, we're gonna go through this. All right. Captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinko. All right, so we're getting a bit of a. Here we go. Let's see. 73. Who said 73? I think SNK said 73. Not yet, Christian. Not yet. You just sent it just now? Yeah, give it a second. Uh, uh, Adam, I've experienced that in I I experienced that exact same thing in one of my PA accounts where I made too much money in one day and it raised my threshold for a payout. What I ended up doing is I lost money on purpose, and that got me in the right threshold. And we shouldn't have any problem losing money, right? Do that daily, right? Yeah, that's 73. Where is SNK? Yeah, that's the one. I mean, we said 70, 76 to 79 too. But that was sweet right there. Good job, SNK. Yeah, I haven't received your email, Christian. I'm looking for it. Make sure that it's support at harmonytrading.system.com. Let me just write it individually so this way you're not typing it wrong. Yeah. Send it again, Christian. I'll stick around till I get your email. Okay, so selling pressure is commencing. See, that's better. I mean, that's better. They'll bounce it right back up here, like right now, and in that, and we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity on a swing trade basis. Our target is 395.75, and we're looking for harmony zone number one to hold, which is 45 by 55. I mean, getting into those zones is just gold, man. 68.77 coming into this Globex rally. Now they're flushing the stops. They're going 34, 24, 14. That's 20 points. So we should see a bit of back and forth here into the FOMC meeting number. Christian, I'm still here, man. I haven't seen your email. I'm waiting on it. Just make sure that you're copying my email accurately. David, I'm um, I'm reaching out to them for a discounted code. I haven't gotten a response back yet, but I'll let you know. Okay, thank you. Send again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Christian, send me. Well, I mean, okay, like here you go. I don't have your email. It's not there. It's not coming up. So I'll keep waiting till I see it. See that? See that? I mean, that was just predictable right there. So I understand that part. They put two switch trades, ran it to Globex. I mean, they're playing that game. I get it. But our targets remain the 395.75. It's 11:04. Well, what a messy thing here. And that's a run here. I thought we'd get a bounce back to Globex, but it's extended it and ran the stops at 63, from 63 to 73. So the market here, Gmail, I can see the Gmail thing. Okay, here you go. Okay, Christian, I got your information, man. The Gmail one went through. And let me send you an email so you could have. Okay, just sent you an email. Man, that is a stop run if I ever seen one. 78 to 88. So let's see, 78 to 88. That's ruthless right there. That is tough. And stuff like that, they'll end up trying to buy it back up and run another stop. So let's see if we can find that one. I don't have to get it here. It's 11:11 and I need to get going here. But Christian, I got your email. I sent you an email. So we'll start talking. And everybody else, how Adam, are you all good now? So you know the FOMC meeting number. And Quinn Tower, are you okay on there? So you made too much money, so you gotta go out there and lose a little bit, or just simply make more money. Why why lose money, man? That Let them worry about it. Here you go. Go with your bad self, Adam. Good job, man. Yeah, man. Just keep making money. Don't worry about losing money and thresholds and everything. If you have to make more money, you could make more money. Shit. That's actually pretty good for a deal like this. All right, guys. I gotta get going here. I gotta go make my requirements, and I will see you guys bright and early on not Monday, but on Tuesday. Okay? Guys, have a good one. Good job, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, keep working on that one too, Adam.